Previous class what we have seen? We have seen about the methods of preparing trial balance, isn't it? What are all the need, objectives, limitations, everything, method of preparing trial balance. What are all the methods we have learned? That is balance method, total method and total and balance method I said, isn't it? So before getting to the all these methods, let us we must be strong in the format. We must know the format of the trial balance. So there is a format they have given. Already I have told you what is the format: serial number, particulars, LF, debit, credit. Like journal entry, we are going to use the single page for the trial balance also. So this chapter is very easy. This format you must by heart the format. See, the nominal rule only will apply. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. That's all. That is the only thing will apply in the trial balance. What we can recall the golden rules. See here, cash in hand. Here they have given all the debits, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. And also only one rule is applicable. Debit what comes in. What is cash is the real account, isn't it? All the assets are real account. Debit what comes in, credit what comes out. So first one we must take as first one auspicious. Because of auspicious, everyone should write cash, isn't it? So cash in hand. Debit what comes in, what is coming inside the business. So that I have written in the format. This is a format. We should not change the format. And another one thing is this is a format. The same serial number want to write in the book also. Whatever the illustration sums we can go through. Before that we must be conversant with the format. Then only it is easy for you to do the sum. Because this chapter is very easy. Even the slow learner can do this. It is very easy thing. Just the only thing you should by heart the format. In due course, you will be very happy to do that. You can know that all the format, what is the account want to debit, which account want to debit, which account want to credit is easy for you. Cash in hand, what is the why we are debiting, debit what comes in. As per the rule, we have debited. Cash at bank, same thing. Debit what comes in. What is coming inside the bank account? Cash. So that we have debited. Bills receivable also. It is an income. So debit what comes in. Sundry debtors also. It is an income. Isn't it? Debit what comes in. Opening stock also it is an income. So we have to debit. Plant and machinery assets. Debit what comes in. Land and building or premises we can tell. That is also debit what comes in as per the real account rule. Furniture and fixtures and furniture and fittings also this is correct. They will give. Though that also debit what comes in. These are all the assets. So assets, what is the debit rule for asset? Debit what comes in. As per the rule we have debited. Then vehicles. It is asset, so that we have debited. Goodwill, it is asset, so that we have debited. Investment, asset, so that we have debited. Drawings, it is an expenses. We should not debit personal proprietor account, so that we have debited drawings. Purchases, it is a nominal account. As per the nominal account rule, debit all expenses and losses, so that we have debited. Let us move on to the next debit entry. Sales return, it is the expenses. So we have to give money to them, isn't it? We have sold the product. Why they are returning the product? Because of defective they are returning the product. Anyhow we have to give money to them, or else we have to give the product. So that we have debited. Carriage inward. Already I have told you, whatever the goods come into the business premises, it is not possible to carry the goods in your hand, isn't it? You have to purchase a huge. So we have to get any rickshaw or anything auto. For that the goods is coming inside the business premises. Now we have to spend the money. For that we will carriage inward. We have to give money for that. Then carriage outward. The goods is going outside from the business premises. How can we send to the customer? Through any rickshaw, auto rickshaw or tricycles. That Expenses are all our expenses, so that we have debited. Rent, that is the expenses, so that we have debited. Commission, that is the expenses, so that we have debited. Debit all expenses and losses. Interest paid, commission paid. See, these wordings is very, very important. Interest paid, we are paying. So, debit what? Debit all expenses and losses. Bad debts already we have seen, it is a expenses. Bad debts is a expenses because it is irrecoverable amount. So that is considered as a expenses. Insurance premium, we are paying the premium, that is a expenses. General expenses means any paper we will pay, any other generally we will spend for our promotion of the business, that is coming under the expenses. Whatever expenses, so that we have debited, it is apparent, isn't it? Sundry expenses, for the anybody will come to our business premises, we have to give some coffee, tea expenses, that will come under the category of sundry expenses. So that we have debited. Electricity charges, telephone charges, that is a expenses, so that we have debited. Selling expenses. For sales promotion, in the journal entry we have seen, we have given free salary, free sarees, and also we have given free towels. We have donated some towels. So that is coming under the category of selling expenses, so that we have debited. Traveling expenses, we have to give our sales representative money to promote the product. So that is an expense, so that it is a debited. Wages, we have to bring the materials, machines. If you are purchasing any machine, means we can't lift the machine, isn't it? That concerned particular man only want to lift the machine and plant the machine, isn't it? For that we have to give money to that particular man. So that is a wages. Then come under the category, these are all debit items. What we have seen, how these much of debit items are there, these much of expenses want to incur to do the business, so that all these things are debited. Now let us move on to the credit items. Sales, it is a income, so sales is a nominal account. Credit all incomes and gains, as per the rule we have credited. Then purchases, returns. If we purchase the goods, if we are returning, why we want to return, like the sales return, why we have to return the goods to the party? It is defective, so that we are returning. So what they will give money to us, isn't it? For example, 50,000 worth of goods is not usable, means we will return to the concerned customer, isn't it, supplier. So automatically the 50,000 rupees is coming inside the business premises, so that it is a income. So we have credited. Capital, it is a credit balance. Already what we will do? Cash account to capital. Capital is a personal account. Credit what? Credit the giver. As per the rule we have credited. Then bank loan, that is a credit. We are going to repay the amount. So that is a credit. Sundry creditors. So they have to give the income, money we have to give to them. So that we have credited. Bills payable, it is also credited. Then bank overdraft, we have to give the money. These are all we must give to others, so that it is credited. Rent received. Rent received means whatever the nominal account. Credit all expenses and debit all expenses and losses. Credit all incomes and gains, isn't it? So as per the nominal account credit rule, we have taken this one. Rent received is an income, so that we have whatever the income, rent received, commission received, interest received, everything should be credited. Provision for bad debts. Bad debts, suppose we are selling to the more person, isn't it? For example, you can take, we are selling 1,000 rupees, at least to 10 persons. All the 10 persons we are selling the goods. All the 9 persons handed over the money. Only one person alone not yet hand over. So this year the particular person is not hand over. We will expect that. So that amount may come or may not come. For that we must provide the provision. We must allocate this much of 1,000 rupees may arise loss in future. So we will allot the money for the bad debts. If bad debts may incur, so we will allot the money and take the money for the bad debts. That is a provision for bad debts. That is also, if they will give the money, if it is, we are thinking that up to as on March 1,000 March 31st March they won't give the money, isn't it? We have given loan to the 10%, 1,000 rupees. 9% has handed over. Only 1 person is not handed over. We thought that it is a bad debt. Suppose that 1 person after 31st March he will give the money to us, means that is a come under provision for bad debts. We have received the bad debts, so that we have credited. So this is very, very important. This format must go through the format. Based on the format only we are going to do the sum. So next what we are going to see, how to do the from the transaction. Already I have told what is the trade accounting cycle. From the transaction we have to move on to the journal entry. Then journal entry to ledger, then next one ledger to trail balance, then trail balance. From the trail balance we have to prepare the trading, profit and loss account and balance sheet, isn't it? So again it will come as a cycle. It is a cyclic process, so that it is called as a accounting cycle. Now let us move on. In your book they have given the illustration, that is from the transaction how we are going to derive the trail balance. Let us see. Next, already I have told you based on the journal entry how we are going to prepare the trail balance. So first transaction what they have given, commence the business with capital. Listen, already we have seen the format. So based how can we move on to the trail balance? We have to prepare it. From the transaction we have to prepare the journal entry. So commence the business with capital. What is the transaction? Cash account debtor to Ratana Kumar's capital account 5 lakhs. Debit 5 lakhs, credit 5 lakhs. So what is the narration? We commence the business with cash rupees 5 lakhs. Then next what is the transaction? January 5 bought furniture for cash. So what is coming inside? Furniture, cash, both are real accounts. So debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Furniture account debtor to cash account rupees 6,000. We have credit also 6,000, debit also 6,000. What is the narration? Being furniture purchased for cash. Being furniture purchased for cash. Then next one is 10th on January 10, purchased goods for cash. So what is the transaction? Purchase account debtor to cash account 10,000. Because you know journal entry very well. I hope that you will do the journal entry easily. So what is the narration? Being goods purchased for cash. These are all the things want to do first step. Then next one, January 15. What is the transaction? Bought goods on credit from Jayanti. It is a credit transaction. So purchase account debtor to Jayanti account. Because purchases and Jayanti two transaction involved, so it is a credit transaction. We have credited Jayanti account. Jayanti is a creditor for us. In the trail balance also I can remind the format sundry creditors. It is the amount to be in the creditor side only. So that we have in the journal entry also we are crediting the creditor. Then let us move on to the next entry. Returned goods to Jayanti. We are purchasing 25,000 worth rupees goods. But out of 25,000, 2,500 was defective. So that we are returning the goods. So who is receiving the goods? Jayanti is receiving the goods. As per the Jayanti is the personal account. As per the personal account rule we have debited. Debit the receiver. Purchase is returns. It is a income. So that we have credited. Are you clear, girls? What is the narration? Being goods returned to Jayanti. Next, let us move on to next entry. 20th of January. Cash sold goods for cash. Cash account debtor to sales account. It is easy. This entry is very easy. Being cash sales made. Then next one is sold goods to Elizabeth on credit. So it is a credit sales. So who is receiving the goods? Elizabeth is receiving the goods. So Elizabeth account debtor to sales account. Being goods sold for credit. Now let us move on to the next step. Always month end only they will issue the salary. So salary paid to Krishnan by cash. Isn't it? So salary account debtor to cash account 7,000. Whatever it may be. by Krishnan. No, it is not necessary to mention the name because salary we are going to pay by cash. So it is not necessary to mention the particular name. This is